Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm cooking now a pinakbet. So I sauteed already an onions and garlic. I pre-cooked this one. I bring it out so it will not be overcooked. What's next that I cook is the grilled chicken. That's the other ingredients for the pinakbet. It's at the bottom. Since the squash is a little bit hard, it should be the first vegetable that will be placed here. I place a half cup of water plus some fish sauce to taste. So right now, I am now, what do you call this, trying to cook this squash. The other vegetables which must be placed on top after cooking the squash, because this is harder than the eggplant plus the chili. So after cooking this squash over here, okay, I will place on top the eggplant plus the chili. Then I will try to mix it. Then I will cook it thoroughly. Then I will place on top this, what do you call this, shrimp. That's it. That's the so-called pinakbet. So right now, I am steaming this, what do you call this, squash. So I better close this one so it will cook rapidly. As guys, this is the cooking for a pinakbet. Okay. I will repeat the first step. I sauteed in an onions and garlic. Okay. After browning the garlic and onions, okay, I cook the shrimp, half cooked. Then I bring it out so it will not be overcooked. The next thing I cook is actually the grilled chicken which I chop. It's at the bottom. Okay. We could overcook the chicken. Anyway, it's a solid thing compared to the shrimp. Okay. Then I place on top the squash. Actually, guys, if you try to cook squash, don't remove the skin because the vitamins are actually on the skin portion. So actually, I didn't remove the skin. Okay, so you could see the other ingredients inside is actually a grilled chicken. So this should be a delicious thing. The soap of this one is just a half cup of water. I mix with 2 tablespoons of fish sauce. So that's the only one who will cook this, what they call this, squash. Because by covering this one, of course, the inside of the casserole will be very hot. So we could actually cook the squash by just a small water. Because what they call this, pinakbet, you don't have to place so much soap, you know. Just place enough water to cook the vegetables. So the taste will be as good as possible. Okay, the water I use, I put some 2 tablespoons of fish sauce. Oh, that's the one who will give the taste for the pinakbet. It's nice to cook because this casserole is made of stainless steel. Okay, so it seems we are using like a so-called pressure cooker. You know, you can cook something inside very fast. So as you could see it, this squash is almost cooked already, half cooked already. Because this is the hardest vegetable that I will be using. Squash is harder than the eggplant and chili, so this will be the first one. We should cook this one first. As soon as it's already cooked, we can put on top the eggplant and the chili, then put on top the what you call this shrimp, and that's it. That's how we cook a pinakbet. This is Professor David J. De Los Reyes cooking a pinakbet this afternoon. It's Sunday evening here in Los Angeles. Okay, guys, I will try to see if the squash is already cooked, We can overcook also the squash because if you try to overcook, it will get splattered, It's almost done before we place on top the. So we are just steaming the squash with a little water. We don't need so much water because the taste will be different if it got so much water. Just a little water to cook the vegetables. That's for a pinakbet. Okay, I will try to open it again. I will try to mix this one. These are some of the ingredients is grilled chicken, so this will be a delicious thing, Okay. That's the grilled chicken plus this shrimp here. So this pinakbet is very delicious, Maybe 3 more minutes. Actually, we can place I will be placing now inside the eggplant. This eggplant is very easy to cook. It's softer than the what they call this. Okay. So those are the eggplants. The squash is already almost 80% cooked. Okay. So as soon as we place the eggplant, since it is much softer than the what you call this squash, it won't take long before it will be cooked. And as soon as the eggplant is cooked, I will place on top the chili thing. Okay. So you see it, guys. We are just cooking the vegetables by using the steam that's coming out from inside. So actually, we don't need too much water to cook this one because if you put so much water, okay, the taste will be different. And one thing more, if there is so much water, we don't call that pinakbet. It's a different recipe already. But for a pinakbet, the water content is actually minimal. And to put a taste on the soup, we put a fish sauce. Okay, 2 tablespoons of fish sauce on the water. That's the one cooking the vegetables. It's not so much water because whether we like it or not, the veggies will try to steam out. Okay. See, you can see the steam. think I can put this one now on top. Okay, that's the chili thing. That's the last vegetable that I will be using tonight. I got only 3 vegetables, the squash, the eggplant, plus the chili. The other veggies that I miss are actually the okra and some other veggies which are needed. But you can make a pinakbet by only using 3 veggies. We'll cook the eggplant, and as soon as the eggplant is cooked, that's it. These other ingredients, which is shrimp, we could put it on top just for showing to you guys here. But the other ingredient, okay, which give a taste to the pinakbet is actually the grilled chicken. It's at the bottom. Just be sure you know how to saute, because the first thing in the cooking of anything is actually you know how to saute. Put an oil, okay, heat the pan, then place the onions and garlic, and as soon as the garlic and onions go brown, whatever ingredients that you will be using, try to cook it from that saute thing, So actually the first thing I cook is actually this, what they call this, shrimp here. I bring it out because I don't want to overcook. The next ingredient that I use is actually the grilled chicken. I cook it also with the saute thing, so it got a taste. And drop the hardest, what they call this, veggies. It should be the hardest, the first one. And as soon as the hardest veggies is 80% cooked, drop the other veggies, which is not so hard and easy to cook, like the eggplant and this chili here. You see, guys? So we are just cooking the the veggies by using steam. So actually we are just using a slow fire because we don't want to burn the veggies. If it's too much fire, okay, you will burn the veggies because the water content of this one is just half a cup. So the only one cooking these veggies is just actually the steam coming from the water. A little water plus slow fire. Okay. Okay. Actually, the squash is already cooked. See, it's cooked already. So we are just waiting for this eggplant and chili to be cooked, and that's it. Maybe 3 more minutes. We are just only steaming the veggies, with a little water that we place, okay, and we place 2 tablespoons of fish sauce to taste. Okay, guys, I'll be placing now this other ingredient here. I will put this one on top. Okay. So that's the topping. It's a pre-cooked, what do you call this, shrimp. Initially, I made it half cooked because on the final portion, like this one, I will be placing this one on top. So as soon as we place it on top, it will be thoroughly cooked, And actually, we can close this one. Okay. Maybe we'll wait 2 more minutes, and the squash is cooked already. We are just waiting for the eggplant to be fully cooked plus the chili. That's why I put on top already the ingredients, which is shrimp. Okay. Oh, that's the final cooking, guys. This is a pinakbet. It's a mixed veggies, but the first thing is that you must have some ingredients, shrimp, and grilled chicken maybe. You cook that in the saute, so it will get a taste. Then put half cup of water. Okay, put 2 tablespoons of fish sauce to taste. Then put your what you call this vegetables one by one. You should start from the hardest one to the softest one. Okay. Okay. Good evening from Los Angeles. This is now my cook pinakbet. It's cooked already. Good evening.